Welcome, friends, to another episode of Dan Tremblay Music. Today we're going to check out something cool from Canon, which helps you take your DSLR that you got kicking around. I have an old Canon 70D and breathe some new life into it using a utility so you can use it for as a webcam for live streaming. So I use it for live streaming with Twitch, and it is working amazingly well. Beautiful, crisp, clean image. Up until that point, the 70D has been kind of collecting dust because I've been shooting everything on iPhone, as you know. But man, it's back and it's better than ever as a webcam. And I'm going to show you how to do it, and also going to show you how to apply a LUT in OBS, which is super cool. Get a nice film look while you're live streaming. Let's get to it. All right, friends. All right, so let's get right to it. Okay, so we're gonna first go into Canon. Okay, just literally Canon. Well, this is canon.ca because I live in Canada, but I think they have different extensions depending what country you're in. And we're looking for the EOS Webcam Utility. Okay, so you go in there, got all kinds of information about Windows, Mac release. They have a setup video to tell you what it's compatible with. Getting started guide, you select your model, okay, and they get all the different kind of camera models. And I said, well, when I heard about this, when I found out about this, I'm like, there's no way they're gonna have support for my camera. Lo and behold, there it is, the old tried and true Canon 70D. All right, and then it's got all the download information, operating system information, and then that's the one you're looking for right there, EOS Webcam Utility. You install it. Okay, and then you go into OBS and set it up. And man, I think I had this up and running in like 5 minutes. Battery life is going to be a big problem when you're streaming, because when you're streaming, you're not streaming for half an hour, 45 minutes. You're streaming for hours, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. Some of these guys, my main man, Leon Bratt, doing 5-hour streams. Okay, that scares me, Leon, but more power to you, buddy. Leon Bratt is amazing, by the way, live streamer, very inspirational, great YouTube channel, super helpful if you're looking to get on Twitch. Leon Bratt is your guy. So you're gonna need a power adapter for your Canon. I'll link in the description below. I found one on Amazon for like 20 bucks. All right, so before we get into the setup of how I set it up in OBS, I'm just gonna show you so you can really see the difference between a webcam, which I used to use is a Pop-A-Look webcam. There's nothing wrong with this webcam, by the way, but what it's designed for, I think, is for, video conferencing. I teach music lessons online. It's perfect for that. Okay, just set it up and go. Software recognizes it right away. But for live streaming, I find, especially because I like to mess around with like lighting and stuff like that, as I was getting all kinds of focus jumps where it would just kind of zoom in and zoom out. It was just kept jumping focus, and I'm like, I'm not crazy about this. I used to use an app for my phone. I would use my iPhone as my webcam, but now I like to have my phone with me, and I use it kind of as an extra monitor when I'm streaming on Twitch. Because of where I face, I have my computer on the side so that I can still I can still see what's going on in the chat room. So this is the Pop-A-Look webcam. Okay, as you can see, I got a softbox here, and I am just like totally like blowing out. I'm like a glowing white. I'm like Casper the Friendly Ghost. I don't know what with a pompadour. I don't know what this is, but it's not good. I can tell you that it's not good at all. And you can see if I move around, you might see where you might see some of those focus jumps that I'm talking about. When you're using it in a setting where you're in kind of just like a regularly lit kind of room with overhead lighting, it's fine. That's what it's for. But when you want something higher end, that's when you need to kind of step it up a notch, okay? So in a second here, I'm going to turn off this webcam, and then I'm going to set up the Canon. Okay, and now you can see how much better the image is with the Canon EOS Utility. Okay, much better image. Also, just kind of turn so you can see my face and see the details. Okay, you can see all the details in my equipment, everything. Just like the image difference is just night and day. Okay, so works seamless. You get it set up, you set it and forget it, and you're good to go. Okay, I'm going to show you one more bonus thing that's super cool that I figured this out. I had no idea you could even do this. If I right click on the Canon Utility and I click on filters, okay, you can actually add a plus and you can apply a LUT. If you don't know what a LUT is a lookup table, which is a preset used in Final Cut Pro, Adobe Premiere, all the DaVinci Resolve, all the video editing platforms. Okay, you can actually apply a LUT. Okay, so there's a few that are built into OBS. You can buy LUTs. I have one from Roman Hense, Hense, which I bought, which I used in another video, my cinematic iPhone video. And so I applied a live LUT. Okay, and now I get this like just a little bit more of a kind of a flatter image, and it deepens the blacks. Okay, and it just looks cool, man. Just a cool image. So there you go. Color grading live for streaming. How cool is that? I had no idea that's even possible. So the difference between the Canon EOS Utility versus a webcam that you can buy is night and day. I cannot emphasize how much better the image is. You can go back to my old my live playlist folder on my YouTube channel, and you'll see some older streams which were done on various different devices, and I don't think any of them look as good as this particular image does. So final thoughts. I think it's abundantly obvious that the quality difference between using your Canon camera and even on a stock lens versus a webcam is night and day. So if you got a nice or even an older DSLR kicking around, even with a kit lens, pick up that EOS Utility from Canon. It's free. It works extremely well. Setup time is extremely short. It just works, and it's going to make your live streams look a million times better. I can't get over it how much better it looks. So check it out. Get live streaming. I'll catch you on Twitch.